The Cardinal Onayekan Foundation for Peace, determined to carry on the mantle of peace mediation and interreligious dialogue in the various Nigerian communities, recently commenced the second edition of its 2019-2020 session of the Peace Fellowship Program in Abuja. Diplomats, religious leaders, amongst other dignitaries, graced the occasion.
We are here actually to welcome and present to all of us present here this evening our 2019 and 2020 COFP Fellows.
His Lordship, Most Reverend Dr. Ansem Omoran, the Auxiliary Bishop of Abuja, said the opening prayer.
We ask your blessings, we ask your guidance, we ask your direction. Help us to do your will at all times in making our world a better place, a peaceful place, a place where love will always abide. We make our prayers through Christ our Lord.
The remark of His Eminence, John Cardinal Onayekan, opened the floor for the dinner put together to welcome the new fellows for the 2019-2020 fellowship program. Cardinal Onayekan touched on the importance of sustaining the peace program and thereby called on the federal government and all Nigerians to shun any divisive actions and utterances for the peace of the nation.
May I take this opportunity, therefore, to welcome and thank the second batch of the Cardinal Onayekan Foundation for Peace. For those of you who now join the program, the COFP Fellowship Program is designed to help you to work in partnership not only with religious communities, but with wider range of sectors for peace. It trains, equips, builds, and engages religious leaders and faith communities in dialogue, negotiation, reconciliation, and mediation efforts. I'm sure that during this one-year program, you will improve your capacities more and explore better ways of networking for peace. This is why I'm committed to supporting this initiative to expand and amplify its impact.
Knowledge is very, very vital. With the lectures that we have been hearing from the facilitators, looking at those fundamentals of Islam, and also listening to the fundamentals of Christianity, we know that there are some common grounds that are fundamental to the two religions. There are some few differences. As a peacemaker, peace ambassador, you have to make sure that you leave the differences and concentrate on the common ground.
The Executive Director, COFP, Reverend Sister Agatha Chikelwe, stated that the peace program, which is becoming an annual event, will continue to push for peace mediation, adding that the COFP believes that faith communities stand better chance to tackle issues of violent religious extremism.
The COFP Foundation believes that faith communities are best positioned to tackle issues of violent religious extremism, as well as build relations. The purpose of introducing COFP Fellowship Program is to effectively empower religious men, women, and youth with skills on dialogue, negotiation, and mediation. This program aims at uniting people across divides so that they can work together to find solutions, overcome divisions, build common ground, and promote peace in their various communities.
High point of the occasion was the official presentation of the 2019-2020 Fellows to the audience.
We are going to move straight into the presentation of the 2019 and 2020 COFP Fellows. We'll begin with Jafar Isa Dauda. Jafar Isa is a Sunni Fulani Muslim from Kano State. He holds a B.Tech in mathematics from the Federal University of Technology, Yola, Adamawa State, and is the former Secretary General of the Muslim Student Society of Nigeria, Kano State. He sees interreligious dialogue as a must since Nigeria is a multi-religious country.
Next is Gosum Mary Asibi, is the Principal Executive Officer at the Jos North Local Government Council and a Catholic Christian. She is also the President of the Catholic Women Organizations of Nigeria, Archdiocese of Jos. She has a higher national diploma in public administration from the Plateau State Polytechnic, Barkin Ladi, and a master's degree in view from the University of Abuja.
Abdullahi Abdul Malik is also a Sunni Muslim of the Nupe tribe from Niger State. He is a researcher and trainer with the Dawa Institute of Nigeria Islamic Education Trust. He has acquired a Bachelor of Science degree in education from the Usman Dan Fodio University, Sokoto. He believes that religious plurality is non-negotiable and hopes to learn the methodologies of dialogue that helps in avoiding and hurting other people's feelings and beliefs from the fellowship program.
Mamza Yohana Shuaibu is an indigene of Biu, Borno State. He bagged a PhD in Christian Religious Studies History from Ahmadu Bello University and a master's degree in church history. Mamza is an experienced teacher and a member of the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria. As a religious teacher and pastor, he was inspired by one of the pioneer fellows and mentor, Dr. Dachomo, whose life and works motivated him to apply for the fellowship program.
Abdurazak Muhiba Modukwe Ore is a Sunni Muslim and the president, Plateau State Chapter of the Federation of Muslim Women Association of Nigeria, Form 1. She has a diploma in Library and Information Science from the Bayero University, Kano. Muhiba hopes to acquire from the fellowship program skills that will further enhance her capacity, ability, techniques, and strategies in handling conflict situations.
Also, the students of Regina Pacis Girls College, Abuja, entertained guests with their song rendition titled Instruments of Peace, as well as a cultural dance display. The event came to a close with a prayer said by Imam Nuru Khalid.
We believe in the message of peace because of the message of Fatima. The message of Fatima is a message of peace. Our Lady asked the children of Fatima to pray for peace in the world.
So when I saw this opportunity, I said, okay, first of all, I will be part of the program to master the art of conflict resolution and then to be able to know exactly how to mediate, and in the course of doing that, also sharing proper information that will help to reduce conflict and especially help people of different religions to understand themselves.
It was very fantastic. It was on Islam. What people say about Islam, the fundamentals of Islam, and through that program, both the Muslims and the Christians at the session enjoy the presentation of Brother Nuruddin Limu. We were able to fish out many of the conceptions, many of the misunderstandings people or misconceptions about Islam and Christianity. We were made to sit together and look into areas where we have common points, common interests, and we find out that the areas where we have common ground are so many. They are more than the areas we could think we have differences.
That we have differences, there's no doubt about that. We don't pray the same way. Even some aspects of our doctrines differ. But the point we're trying to make is that we also have common values, which at the end of the day are more important than our differences.
The program will provide people the skills to be able to form proper relationships, how to live well, not just in terms of religious differences, but even in terms of individual differences, ethnic differences, and so on. those are where conflicts arise from. The quest for peace is what everybody needs.
If a particular religious leader goes back to their flock, they have a greater influence in countering extremists within their groups than in an interfaith collaboration. So it's useful for religious leaders to have that network because it helps them become better people. But then together, I think they also have a symbolic role such that people realize that if their leaders are getting together, they have really no excuse to undermine peace-building efforts.
I'm really amazed and thrown off balance with the combination of the participants as the fellows from all over Nigeria, I must say so. Not just Christians, but Muslims, not just Muslims, but Muslims of different sects and the Christians too. So it will help us in a long way that if these persons will go back home and impact on their followers what they have learned, it will help us a long way to live together in peace and to understand each other. I was also thrilled by the academic qualification of these persons who took part in this program. It's amazing. I don't know how they came about the selection, but whoever picked them, thumbs up for that person.
As you can see, I'm all smiling because it has been like a dream come true for me, because when we started, it was just like, what kind of a program, just this normal program will just go, you just end. But I tell you, since we finished this program, and I've been so busy as peace is part of me now. So having to come back again to witness this second batch, I should call that. So it's something great for me. My way for them to be, to really settle down. They should just settle down in the program. They will not have any cause to regret why they were selected or why they are here. Because I'm a living testimony. I can tell you that since after this program, I've been around everywhere talking about peace, participating in peace seminars, so on and so forth. So I'll just advise them to be patient, key into it, embrace it, learn more, ask questions, and they'll be glad they are part of this.